it is time now for the weekly tarot reading ahead. So we're going to draw one card for the beginning of the week, one card for the middle to end of the week, and then one card for the weekend ahead. So let's get to it now, shall we? Let us move it down, move it down there. Okay. So as we shuffle these cards now, we're going to ask about what the beginning of this next week holds, okay? What does the beginning of this next week hold for us? Let's see, the beginning of the week, let's say. Okay. I think we got a card that started to pop out a little bit there, let's say. Sometimes we just let them fly out or whatever. Sometimes we may draw them, but anyway. Middle to end of the week. Middle to end of the week. Let's say, let's see what we end up getting here. There it is. Oops. Okay. Let's hide that. And then the other card came out as well. For the end of the week. Actually, maybe that is a double stack for the middle. Yeah, I think maybe that needs to be clarified with that. Okay, so we have a little bit of a different thing here. Now this is going to be for the weekend. The weekend ahead. The weekend, let's see what we end up getting here for the weekend. What does the weekend bring? What does the weekend bring? The weekend brings... what? There it is. Okay. So, week ahead. The beginning of the week. Let's see what it brings us here. The Queen of Swords. Okay. I think I've seen this one quite a bit recently. Actually, a lot. Actually, a lot. Here it is. The Queen of Swords here. Let's take a look at her. She looks like a confident woman holding that sword. Alright. I think maybe this was in the prior reading. This was in the week. This was in the reading for the prior week. Was it in the same position? Possibly. So I think it was. I think this was the first card in our prior reading. So this can indicate this can indicate a person, even like it could be a woman on her own who has known suffering and loss. She could have inner strength is a good description of this person. Perhaps a very independent person. Extremely well organized and effective as well. So it is really a lot about the having a clearer mind. So again, you want to take this into consideration at the start of this week as well. Have a clearer mind as well. Have a clear mind. So yeah, this was the same card as last time. Have a clear mind at the beginning of the week and see what leads to the middle of the week, because maybe you will need this, because we have two cards here. So our first card is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is usually about something new here. So this can be some sort of creative energy that is starting to happen, some sort of inspiration or idea that you may have that's getting off the surface. This can be very career oriented as well, something that is a very positive new beginning for you. So career or business orientation, a new job, a new business venture. Things are just starting out here. High degree of energy and action may be required, or is the beginning of something here. It can represent an entirely new way of life, or in anticipation or excitement about a certain transition that may end up happening. Okay. Let's say, could indicate some sort of new relationship even. So, very, very interesting. So maybe this will clarify specifically what this new beginning is about here. And we have the Five of Cups here. Actually, let me just show you this card here. There you go. It's a new beginning, very fiery passion, something new. Now the Five of Cups rather. Five of Cups. So this is a person here, if you look, this is a person who has despair. As you can see, he has some cups there that are empty, and he has some despair. But if you notice behind him, there's two more cups there as well, that he's maybe turning his back to. He's not paying attention to. So this is the Five of Cups. Maybe this is something that will coincide with this, or maybe it'll help you alleviate some of what you feel here in the middle of the week. This can be loss or grief or your own self-pity that you have. So let's see. Let's understand this one a little bit more. Experiencing feelings of disappointment. Others may have let you down, or you feel in some way betrayed. So you may recount previous actions with some regret at how things have turned out, either due to your own actions or those around you. So we did talk about, just maybe you're obsessing over things a lot. You're obsessing over too many things. Maybe that's kind of what it's telling you here. Like, time for you to have a new beginning when it comes to these obsessive thoughts going through your mind. Maybe someone has hurt you here. Perhaps a lover or trusted friend was not all you had hoped them to be. This is something that I had talked about when it comes to like my own anticipation or expecting certain things from certain people, like certain ways of actions and such. So you have certainly some things to be mindful of. Now, what about the weekend ahead? Let's see what the weekend brings. Now that you can be a bit more clear-minded, you can maybe begin a new venture when it comes to certain things going on in your life. Maybe you're no longer going to be disappointed. Maybe now you're going to venture to a new path, a new way. And let's see what the weekend brings for you. The King of Cups. Okay, so this is a man here. Take a look here. So some sort of balance, maybe some sort of having some sort of compassion for various things. Let's take a look here for some more additional clarity when it comes to this king here, the King of Cups. Okay. So this is someone who is often found in the helping profession. So this could be someone who is very, very helpful in nature. Care and concern for other people. And it can also be, let's say, there's also, perhaps some sort of level of control is needed here. There can be some sort of getting in touch with your emotions, being able to be more in touch with them. And that kind of does coincide with a lot of this, because as you can see, like with the cups here, this person is turning their back. It's kind of an emotional thing that they're going through at the moment. Very emotional. Maybe now it's about time for you to control or get better control of your emotions venturing forth. So, but there could be a negative aspect. There could be something like you may not have enough drive, or you may not want to confront certain negative situations that are going on within your life. These are important opportunities, because maybe that's what this card is even about here. That due to your own actions, maybe you didn't handle certain situations with certain people or situations in your life in a very positive way. It was more of a negative situation. So maybe this is telling you, start to be more emotional. Start to open up your emotions a bit more. Express who you truly are, because more positivity will come from that. So that is just something to be mindful of for this coming week. And yeah, just see how this resonates with you, if this is very accurate for you.